What is up, creative? Whoa! Today we're at the construction site of a multi-million-dollar home in Greenwich, Connecticut, one of the most expensive zip codes in the entire country. Let me show you around. My name is Weberson Ponte. I'm an artist and architectural designer in the Connecticut area. So I call myself the Art-Kitect. Get it? Art-Kitect? Bruh. And I'm really excited to show you this project because I worked in this project in every aspect of it, from the design and now to even helping the construction. This project first came into the office about two and a half years ago, and I was one of the main designers on the project, working with other people on the team to design the floor plan, the exterior, the entire thing. I've been working on a 3D model for this house for so long that I can close my eyes and imagine every little corner. And now that we're building it, I have the opportunity to work with the construction team, being here every week to actually help build all the little details and do every little thing in this house. So let me show you around. This will be the entrance where we just walked in. That's gonna be a big European front door with glass on either side. It's gonna be gigantic. And then right behind me where the scaffolding is going to be this beautiful floating staircase. And again, this is something that I've worked in 3D tirelessly, and to actually see it come to life is incredible. And that is the coolest part about doing architecture. You think of something in your head, and then all of a sudden, you're seeing it come to life slowly but surely in different phases, like this fireplace. So this fireplace is between what will be the dining room and the living room. And I designed multiple options for this fireplace. Eventually, the design team settled on one design. The hard part was figuring out how to actually build it. So I spent hours on the computer trying to figure out the details, because the thing is, every single one of these gas fireplaces have different requirements of how the things around it need to be built so that we can meet all the fire code requirements so that the whole thing doesn't catch on fire. And if it's made out of wood, if it's made out of metal. It was a difficult thing to solve, but finally we solved it. Also, check out this awesome ceiling. This is another detail we worked on tirelessly, and finally it's installed. You see how the ceiling is not attached to the wall? This is another cool detail that we're working on, and there will be an LED light inside the ceiling so that when you're far away from it, instead of seeing the shadow, it's going to be lit up. So our ceiling is just going to be floating in the air on a light cloud. I know, I'm romanticizing it, but this is the type of geeky stuff that I love. So at the entry, we have these doors, which will be big, giant pocket doors that open up to the dining room and the living room. And then through here is closet, pantry, powder room, and ta-da! This will be the kitchen that will open up into the giant, great family room, which will have this amazing fireplace. And that's why we're here on a Saturday. We have to go through the same process and detail how this fireplace is gonna be built so that next week the framers can start working on it, and then the sheetrockers can finish sheetrocking the entire room. Look, that's what the kitchen looks like now. This is the rendering. And in less than a month, this kitchen is gonna look exactly like that. When you're working on a project like this, usually the framing takes the longest, and once the framing is done and they start sheetrocking, that's when like things transform. So now we're on the second floor, and this is where that cool floating staircase is going to land. And you're gonna have a really nice view of the outside, and you have this beautiful window as well that is gonna give you a nice view of the front yard, and you're gonna have two big chandeliers, you know, floating right there. And from here, we walk into the master suite. That is the master shower. So this is gonna be a beautiful bathroom. The floor tile is gonna go straight to the bottom of the window, And we're gonna have this giant floor to ceiling window with a bathtub right in front of it. That's the toilet room. And over here is going to be the double vanity that will also be floating. You see all of these? These are all gonna be body sprays. This is gonna feel legit like a car wash for your body. There's a shower head in the ceiling, there's a shower head right here, and all these body wash. Just gonna be crazy. Let me show you the other really cool aspect of the second floor, which has become one of my favorite parts of the house. When you come down this hallway to the left, you have the laundry room, and then you turn the corner and bam, you have a bird's eye view of the family room. Look at that. And then we have these beautiful oak decorative beams that hold up the ceiling. And eventually we're gonna see that fireplace all the way over there. The two reasons why I love this area is because one, it's very unique. You're on the second floor, you get to see the family room from above, but two is these decorative beams. I'm saying decorative, but they actually serve a structural purpose. This horizontal part of this contraption actually holds the ceiling together and the walls together and prevent the walls from folding out this way. So our task for the day is to finalize the design for this fireplace. Again, this is the main fireplace that will be in the family room / great room. And so this is the cool open area. And that was the mezzanine that we were just at. That's the kitchen. So this is a very important feature of the house that we have to get right. Time to get some more done. Let's get to it. Essentially, I'm gonna build the actual fireplace and the framing, all the little details in 3D so I can have a really clear understanding of exactly how this is gonna go together so that we can explain it to our framer and we can actually get it done. My favorite thing about being on site while doing design work and figuring stuff out is that I can just go into the house and measure anything that I need to know in order to design things correctly. 34 inches. I absolutely did not need to get on the floor to do this, but I felt like it would be good content. 34 by 89 1/4. We've actually changed this fireplace design a couple of times, which means, we've started to build part of it, which is just that little base part. I'm trying to see if we can keep some of the things the same, just to kind of minimize the amount of work and just keep the things easier. And that's it for the tour. I hope you enjoyed checking out the project. And if you're curious about what else is gonna happen, I'm just gonna say a lot. We still have to finish the whole interior. We gotta do interior finishes, installing bathroom, installing tiles. We have to do the whole backyard, do the pool. This project still has a long way to go until it's finally ready to be sold or lived in and just fully enjoyed. So if you want to see the progress, if you want to follow along, make sure you subscribe, make sure you stick around. And that's it for now. I love you, creative world. Until next time, never stop creating.